Hi Earth sign, how are you? Taurus Virgo Capricorn. Glad to see you here. I'm doing this reading. It's right around the new moon in Leo this evening at 11:11. That's pretty cool. And the Mercury stationing direct at 11:57 p.m. This is both Eastern time. I'm in Florida, so that's my time zone. And we're also coming up on the 8/8 Lionsgate portal on August 8th. So there's a lot going on in the heavens, as they say. And so even though this reading will grab some of the energy from that, it's timeless. So if you're watching this in September or in 2020 or whenever, if the thumbnail or the title speaks to you, it's still your message. Okay, unless you get into the reading and it's not speaking to you, and then it's not your message. Okay, the dates I mainly use for cataloging, but the messages are timeless. It just all depends on your individual timeline. Also, if you're into the reading a little bit and you're like, yeah, this doesn't really, some of the parts are speaking to me, but some of it isn't, check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Our rising sign is the face we show to the world. So a lot of times if you're having some weird communication with somebody, or you're in a situation where something's going down and their reaction, the person's reaction to you is like, where did that come from? It could be the face you're showing, you know, what you're presenting to them, and not really part of your core personality, which is what your sun sign is. So I'm speaking to sun sign Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you can always check your rising sign to see how you're coming off in a situation. Also, moon is about your feelings and about your thoughts about your feelings and how you're thinking about your feelings. So it's always good if you're feeling that there's a lot of, an emotionally charged situation. It's always good to check your moon sign. And then Venus, of course, is the planet of love. And almost all my readings are about soulmates, love relationships, karmic relationships, twin flames. So it's always good to check that out. Anyway, and thank you so much for being here. If you are picking up what I'm laying down, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel, click the little bell so you can get notified when I drop a new video, and comment, like, share. I'm here for you. That's what I'm here to do. So what I'm going to do is start by pulling a goddess card, because it's Earth. I'm feeling like you need a little goddess energy, okay? And this is like when I pull an oracle card, it's just sort of like, what's the overarching message? What's right on the surface that I need to know about or should keep in mind? Okay. So for you got Saradwin, and she is the goddess of potential. Very interesting. Okay. But it's in reverse. It was in reverse. So I am not familiar with Saradwin in reverse, and I want to be sure you get it right. Okay, so in this particular deck, when a card is in reverse, it's considered an alignment message. So it's more about getting back on track. Okay, so it says, when you become complacent in your comfort zone, Earth sign, you run the risk of never moving beyond where you are. Your true potential remains dormant and inaccessible. This may feel like a vague boredom, an envy of others, or an anxiety accompanied by a sense of low self-worth, reinforced by habit, or an addiction to feeling like life will be amazing for everyone else but you. Or in so many cases, it's just been trained into you after generation upon generation of repression and conformity. The goddess Saradwin comes to remind you that it's time to course correct. Your alignment task is to turn this around by releasing all judgment toward yourself and others, and reclaiming those dreams you seem to have lost. Write down those dreams and set your intentions. Then look in a mirror, imagining that you're looking into Ceridwen's transformative cauldron, and say them out loud as if they have already happened. You are so much more than you allow yourself to be. Only good will come of your growth. Your dreams and cherished desires are important to the divine. The way is simple and profound. Just say yes with gratitude in your heart, and the goddess Ceridwen will lead you to discover your highest good. Wow. This is so powerful, considering this is the Leo new moon, but it's also a super moon, and it's called the super black moon. And so there's a lot of loving energy in this new moon that's happening at 11:11 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. So this is basically saying, in reverse, it's telling you to, reignite your dream, your passion. Set your intentions. Speak them into the mirror and imagine that it is this beautiful goddess's cauldron that's capturing your intentions, and will take it and create a spell for your ascension, for your highest good. Okay? So let go of any oppression, feelings of not being enough. Open up to the potential. See? She's the potential card. Okay. Putting her over here. Can you hear that thunder? I live in Florida, so this is like my life. All this bright light coming in, even though it's gray outside. And yeah, and you're going to hear the thunder, and it might lightning, and I might lose the connection, but oh well. Okay, so let's go ahead with your reading, Earth sign. Let's see, how does the person that is in this connection, this is all about soulmate, twin flame, potentially twin flame, how does this person view you? Okay, 5 of Pentacles, so they might be feeling a little left out in the cold, and you view them as your 10 of Cups. This is how you view each other. So someone's got to explain this to me. How do they view you as leaving them out in the cold, and you view them as their 10 of Cups? So we will explore that connection. We'll explore that odd situation. Okay, so now let's see. The situation is, this is twin flame, 4 of Wands. So this is my twin flame card. If it comes up in your current situation, that is who you are dealing with. And right now, your person, now, I am speaking to earth signs. If you are a cross watcher and you're the one who feels left out, then just switch the whole storyline around. All the players can be switched. Okay? But I'm speaking to the earth sign. Your person that you feel is your 10 of Cups is feeling a little left out in the cold. This might be because you're in separation right now. But the situation is, this is a twin flame connection. This is 4 of Wands. Wow. That's a pretty intense way to start. Okay. So next I want to know if there's a challenge or what the dynamic is here. And we've got the Lovers. Okay, so earth sign, hold on to your hat. Whoo! Okay. The situation between you, twin flame. The dynamic, Lovers. The Lovers is often a choice card. Okay, so let's see how that plays out. But so far, you're choosing each other as twin flame. So we have to figure out why someone feels left out in the cold. But okay, it could be that you're in separation and you're just thinking of this person as this is another twin flame card of, soulmate card of, they're my 10 of cups, and you're on a higher vibration. You're thinking of them. The way you see them is so much higher vibe. And the way they're seeing you is they're all stuck in their own head about not having access to you, of being cut off, of not being in communication. Okay? But the energy of the connection here, the situation, the dynamic is really intensely positive. Okay, so now let's see how you feel about each other, because this is how you see each other. How do you feel about each other? All right, you feel heartbroken. So this is definitely twin flame, and I'm almost positive earth sign that this is a twin flame connection that's in separation. And it may be due to a third party, I'm not positive, but it feels that way, and this is how you feel. Even though you see them as your 10 of cups, right? Happy family, happy life. They broke your heart. Your heart is broken over something that went down in this connection. Whew, okay? And they feel about you, the Knight of Pentacles, they feel that whatever is keeping you in separation, it's moving too slow. Reconnection isn't moving fast enough for them. It might be happening, but it's moving at a snail's pace. And so their feelings are that you're the one that's gumming up the works. You're the one who's holding back, probably because of this heartbreak. And so they feel left out in the cold. That's what the 5 of Pentacles is. And that if they're ever going to feel a sense of hope for this connection, it's just moving a little too slow for them. Okay? All right. So here's what I want to do. I want to examine some of these things a little closer. I'm going to use, this is the Aquarian Tarot deck. It's really cool. It's a little Art Deco, but I like the little teeny card size because it's easier for my teeny tiny hands to hold. I say that in almost all my videos. I do have small hands, and it does get hard to shuffle, so I love these mini card decks. Anyway, let's see more about this 5 of Pentacles, why they view you as, leaving them out in the cold here. Page of Pentacles, okay, so whatever offers, it's a solid offer between you, but it's small. And then the World. Okay, so the World is like, it's the end of a cycle. And so maybe whatever went down between you that broke your heart, and now as a result has them feeling left out in the cold, it was the end of a cycle between you. Okay. Do you hear that thunder and lightning? I'm pretty sure I'm going to get booted off. Anyway. Now let's see. Yep, now my copy machine has been triggered by the lightning strike. Lots of crazy stuff might happen here. Hang with me. Okay, so let's look at the current situation is the 4 of Wands. We've now got the 6 of Wands. So that's good. That's victory. Okay, we've got 4 swords. So there's some healing going on, all right, in this connection, which makes sense since there's a broken heart here. And King of Swords, cutting through, man, cutting through all the BS. So the current situation right now is you are twins. This is your twin flame connection that will be victorious, but a lot of healing has to take place first, and some truth has to be spoken, and I mean cutting truth. So this means that when communication is restored, when you reconnect, even before you consider it reunion, let's just call it reconnection, you're both going to have to come to the table with your truth, with the truth, not just your truth, the truth, before this heartache can be resolved and your person can feel like that they're in your good graces again. Something went down here. Let's see what. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Lovers, which is the dynamic Ace of Swords. Again, this person knows you know them. They can't bullshit you. All right, our sign. And High Priestess. Here we are, priestesses. In the awakened priestess. So, yeah. So they know that you know. These two cards together means that while you see this person as your Ten of Cups, and the situation is twin flame, and the dynamic between you is choosing each other as the Lovers, this person knows they can't bullshit you. You see right through them. You're in priestess mode. You're not talking, which is why they feel left out in the cold. But they know that you know, because that is the phrase of the High Priestess. I know. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, let's get a little bit of information on this Three of Swords. What happened here? What is this? This is how you feel about this person. They broke your heart. What the heck happened? Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold. This is coming up a second time here. Eight of Pentacles, but there's something you worked really hard for. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands is... it feels like conflict. It just feels like this person broke your heart because they left you out in the cold. They did. And it was a connection that you really worked at, that you invested a lot of your blood, sweat, and tears in, so to speak. Maybe not financially, but emotionally. It means that this energy went on for a long time. It dogged the connection, so to speak. And there was just too much conflict. Just too much conflict. And when I say conflict, I mean possibly another person interfering on this connection. Okay, and they see you as the Knight of Pentacles, I want to know, or that's how they feel about you. The Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, not really making any strides, but you are their Queen of Pentacles. Oof. All right, so we're going from the Knight to the Queen. Ten of Pentacles. So now we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. All right. So you see them as your Ten of Cups. They feel that you're their Ten of Pentacles. You're the Queen of stability. You're their person. You're their rock and their anchor. Right now, you're moving a little slow. That's all. right now, they know you're their stability. You're bringing the real deal. There's emotional security here, but it's slow going. But once it comes, it's the mother lode and the Queen of Pentacles. They also see you as, you know, you're doing it for yourself right now. You're focused on you. You're reaching for your own dreams and manifesting your own stability and security in all aspects of your life. And they know that you're the real deal. Wow. Whew, this is really nice. Okay, so it goes with this whole thing about Ceridwen, the goddess of potential, and how, you know, she's in reverse here. So it's about doing exactly that. Securing your own world, finding your own stability, following your own dream, your own vision. Because once you do that, and once you have healed from this heartache, they know that you know the truth of who they are. So there's trust. You're the High Priestess in this connection, so you might not talk much, but you know a lot. They know you're communicating with them, possibly even telepathically. And if they wait long enough and you two come back into union, it's going to pay off in spades. Literally. Okay, Earth sign, this was fun. I'm going to do an extended where I will look at the advice for this connection, the strengths of the connection, because we already looked at the dynamic, but let's look at the strengths. What might pull this dynamic of the lovers into being, and then also the outcome. And if there's any timing clues for reconnection or reunion, it will show in that outcome card. Okay, so the link is right below, and I will see you on the other side. Happy new moon.